Yeah. Time to bring the bass dirt. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Wake, shut up. Hey, on my mama.
What's good in the hood, everybody? This is your boy MF Comedy, and this is episode 4 of What's Good in the Hood. Today we have special guest Punechii.
What's happening? What's that? I don't know which one to look at. Our camera's everywhere.
Here, let's try to look at.
Man.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That one. So, Punechii, if you guys don't know, is a local artist in the Stockton area. This is all his beautiful artwork right here. He has Boys in the Hood meets Menace to Society. One of my personal favorites. Personally, he has a head of Kendrick Lamar right here. If you guys could look in on this one. Now, Punechii, his left eye, is that Chinese?
That's Chinese for love, actually.
So in his right eye we have Chinese for love, and in the left one, my favorite eye.
A little juicy, little.
It's
booty.
a little juicy booty. So, as you can see, his artwork is very, very unique, very elaborate, and very, very good work. So,
Thank you, sir.
Hey, no problem. Now, Punechii, me and you have known each other for like what? It's been. No, I met you the first time here.
At 6 p.m. No, it was 6 p.m. Remember?
Yeah. When was that? What was the day on that?
Shit. When was that? It's been so long already. February 26th. Yeah, February 26th. It had to be that. We think, Gil.
I'll call it the spark. I'll call it the spark moment in my life in Stockton, like where I just started meeting hella people and networking really hard.
After sex pain?
Wild sex pain. Like the 2018 started and it's still going. Like I constantly just meet hitters. Yeah. Like hitters is what I call people doing something. People actively doing things in the community, from artwork, from production, from running for politics, all types of stuff like that. So in that time is when I met you, and that was downstairs on the second floor when you had that event. Sex and what?
Sex paint and videotape.
Sex paint and videotape.
Yeah.
And that was the first time we met. Ever since then, I've been seeing you everywhere.
Everywhere. Good team. What's good? What's good in the hood, man?
So I'm curious. What inspired you to start painting all of this beautiful artwork?
Honestly, man, it's not really inspiration. It's really like, well, yeah, inspiration. People telling me, but like honestly, I only did this shit start like a year and a half ago. I took it seriously, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like honestly, like in high school, none of that. I ain't know nothing about none of that.
What were you doing in high school? Were you being creative? Were you thinking about juicy booties or?
Honestly, bro, high school beginning, I was playing basketball. That was my thing. Like I love.
Oh, a hooper.
Yeah, ever since I was little, I played ball. Up to like probably like sophomore year. And then junior varsity, I didn't really play because I don't know. Like honestly, I got into I started partying more. Like, honestly, in high school, bro, like I started like selling drugs and shit. Just for some side money, to be honest with you. Like that's what I'm saying. Like.
So did you have a goal in high school? Like I'm gonna get out of high school, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go to whatever the case is,
honestly,
this and do that, or were you kind of scattered and you just felt and you just went off those feelings? Like basketball, that's a game that when you play, you don't really strategize much. You go off of that instinct, kind of like art.
Pretty much, bro. Like I did hella shit, bro. Like as like a young kid to now, bro. Like when I was in middle school, I danced. I was like turfing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, you feel me? To be honest, like I still got videos on YouTube, bro. Still.
Okay, so question:
like,
did you pull out the cardboard box, or was it like?
Nah, man. It's like turfing is just
on their feet.
Yeah, more like hand body moving. Like popping, locking type shit like
Can
that.
you give us a little?
Man, they ain't ready, bro. Nah, man. I'm gonna have to drop a new dance. Honestly, bro, I miss dancing. I ain't gonna lie. That's like one of the things I wish I never stopped doing.
Okay.
Dancing was hella fun. But yeah, I danced a little bit.
So
played
basketball, dancing.
And I always did art ever since like I was little too, bro. Like I started like probably, just little doodles here and there. I started like tagging a little bit too. Like when I lived in Western Ranch, that's when I started tagging a little bit. Moved to Spanos after the ranch, tagged a little bit over there. And like yeah, man, like I didn't like do like hella nice shit, with the spray can. I wasn't really good. I just did my little left my mark, you know?
Yeah.
Like dogs pissing on, you know what I
Like,
mean? Leaving their territory. You know what I'm saying?
I was there. You know.
Yeah, and then I did like little black books where I would draw my name. That's where the art started. Like I've always done like creative shit ever since I was little, you know what I mean? Like, I just had fun creating shit. And yeah, after that, like I didn't get into like drawing faces like high school. I took an art class and sophomore year I had like no intentions of like, I didn't even know I could draw a face. But we had this assignment where we cut up a celebrity or anybody wanted to draw, and I did Charlie Sheen. And that's at the time when he was like big, he was doing like winning, you know what I mean? He was like getting like a lot of scandals, like hell in the news and shit, you feel me? And that's when I really, oh, you can something, huh?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, this ain't okay to be asked.
Yeah, there you go. You know, hey, I want you to express yourself. I don't want you to hold back
Shout out to
nothing.
KSBS, so that was a fun interview. That was my first interview.
Yeah, shout out to KSBS and Renee over there at the Rise and Shine 209. But I want you to feel free to express yourself, bro. Get your point across, get your story out there, and yeah, let's do it. So you were
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen. We did like a little cut up. It was, I think it was sophomore or junior. I can't really remember, but yeah, we cut it up, and then we had one half, and then we had another half where we drew the other half. So yeah, we did that, and I just started doing it. Took it home, did it. I looked at it, I was like, damn, it really looked like him and everything. Like he had like a little concept, like he just placed everybody from all the periods he had. He had like about probably like 5 classes, and like he had like out of like 100, probably more than 100 students in it, and I got second place. And this is my first time drawing a face, bro. Like I ain't never drawn a face in my life, and it looked exactly like you can look at my Instagram. It's all the way in the back. I was actually gonna bring it, but I couldn't find it.
So from that moment on to where you were like, wow, I drew this.
Yeah.
Did that click and you were like, I'm gonna do more?
Not necessarily, not yet.
And that was in high school.
I was in high school, bro, and like, you know, I don't know if you guys had a senior project at your high school.
Nah, we didn't have, you know what I'm saying? And if we did, I had no idea about my senior project. I went to Stag.
You went to Stag? Okay. Yeah. But yeah, we had what's it? What I said?
You said you had the senior project.
Senior project, yeah. And I know what I was gonna do. Like, you usually do it on what you want to do in life or in the future. But
yeah.
It was a big thing. Like, that was like going towards my senior project. After I did that drawing, I was like, I'm gonna just do it on drawing portraits. Long story short, I drew a portrait of my grandpa. And like that was real cool to do, and they had judges for our senior project, and I had no idea, I had nothing to do with art. I had no fucking clue what the hell I was doing, like the history behind it or how to like techniques. I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
I'm self-taught. I just picked up a pen, I look at something, I start drawing.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And so my judge was actually an art teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, like they didn't even set it up like that. It just happened like that. So I'm talking to her like, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. She was like, oh, did you do this? Or where'd you learn? Like, asking me like questions.
That technique, you know.
Yeah, so I just pretty much just improvised it. I don't even know. I got like a B on it still, so. So
did she give you any advice or tell you what you were doing well? Like how'd you know what I'm saying? You taught yourself how to. Did she give you compliments basically?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Inspire you a little bit more to be like, hey, I got this. Like I taught myself and I can do this.
Pretty much, but that was like charcoal. That was only pencil. I wasn't even painting it. Like that was just pencil. Pencil and paper.
Okay, so senior year, you drew a portrait of your grandfather in pencil, and then did that lead you to continue all of this, or what happened next?
Somewhat, yeah. Cause like once I realized I could like do things like that, like I took it like a little more. I started taking classes at Delta to do like graphic design.
Okay.
And stuff like that, because you know what I mean, I was looking more into it, like advertising and all that, and like, you know, just graphic design type stuff, and I went to school for that. And then I took an art class. It was a requirement. I took an art class, and we had to draw, we had to paint, basically, obviously. And it's my first time painting, and I did a Michael Jordan painting. And then I realized I could paint, because it looked exactly like Michael Jordan, and everybody told me, you know, I was getting compliments on it, and everybody's hitting me up. Because like, honestly, bro, like, this like probably like a year ago, this was like a big surprise to everybody seeing me do this art shit. Cause like honestly, yeah, people just knew me as. To be honest, bro, like I said, I was selling drugs, bro. I was just partying, you know what I mean? I was selling nothing big. I ain't know. I'm not talking about no Pablo Escobar shit, but I was just selling, you know, selling street, you know, regular Stockton nigga.
Regular stuff to get by.
Yeah, regular stuff to get by, man. Just side money here and there, and that's what people knew me as. Honestly, like you feel me? They just hit me up for like parties and stuff like that. Like that's what, and I didn't, you know, once I started posting like more art stuff, like the Michael Jordan, everybody was like, oh, what the hell, like hidden talent, like where's this coming from, you know what I mean? And like people just give me hella like feedback, like good feedback, so I was like, this is cool, you know, like I'm getting like real good feedback off like stuff I'm creating, you know what I mean? It's
So
art shit.
as an entrepreneur, you see that you have this this quality of work, the stuff that's worth something to a lot of people. And how'd you react to that? When you were like, oh, I can make money off of this? You know what I'm saying? How'd you react to that?
Shit, man.
Did you want to do more so you could sell more and get that product out? Or
not necessarily. It wasn't about selling at all. Like it was stuff like people like throughout this past year and a half, like people would tell me like I'm influencing them. Like I got like people telling me like man, you the reason why I picked up a pen again. Like dude, like that feeling, like that shit's crazy to me, dude.
Okay.
Like instead of like people telling me, you know.
So it's bigger than a profit.
It's bigger than a profit, man. At the end of the day, it's never about that. Like when people tell me that pushes me 10 times harder. Like the money gonna come in. Like man, I've been hustling. Like you know what I mean. I know how to get money. You know what I mean. And that's never nothing to me. Money is just, you know what I mean. I'm more. I don't know, bro. I just like to have fun. Like money, that's never like a priority in my life. Obviously, you need money.
Yeah, no.
Like,
it seems to me as like you are a feeler. Like you do things in life if it feels good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
it makes other people feel good.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. That's the end of the day. Like, yeah, bro. When I hear that, people like I had like people sending me paintings they did. Like, oh, what do you think about this? Like people trying to paint. You know what I mean? Like from a year ago, like not even doing this shit to. I was like 3 months into me starting like doing this stuff, and people telling me shit like this. Is like damn, like I've only done like 2 paintings. Like, I did like the Mandarin and Selena, and people are telling me all this, telling me I'm like inspiring them to paint, and it's like it's crazy like how like the power I could have on that, and it's like it's a blessing, bro. It's tight, it's hella tight, honestly.
it's a feel good feeling, huh?
Yeah, man, it's fun.
That's what's up. I remember like we met, and then I had you on the Rise and Shine 219 morning show. And that day you gave me stickers of like what you painted, and you just gave them to me for free. Like, you know, we barely like even, you know what I'm saying, kind of know each other just through the work we do in the community. But you gave me free stickers. Like that made me feel, in a way, like on top of the world. Cause I don't even give out free comedy stickers. Like I felt obligated to trade you my stickers. Like it was like, bro, that's so
I need
cool.
some stickers, bro. Where they at, Marcelis, bro? But yeah, man, it's love at the end of the day. That's what I like to do, man. I like to show love, bro. Like as much as I can, cause like at the end of the day, like it's not about the money, but man, I got bills to pay too. But as like the chances I get, like I'm always willing to show love. Like my girl even know, man. Like I be at like events and stuff, handing out free shit. She be like,
Is he? You know him best. Is he big hearted? Is he?
Yeah, he is.
He is. You just have a huge heart. You just.
yeah, like at the end of the day, I'm not really with the material things. I mean, you gonna see me dipped in a little something.
Which heart is yours? I'm playing. That's hilarious. Which heart do you
you know, probably this most of the time with my baby, but when it turned nighttime, you know, I gotta grab a little bit of the right heart. You feel me?
Punechii live. I would agree with that, man. I would agree with everything. So
you know, you gotta have.
So you're inspiring. So what next for Punechii? Like, what do you want to inspire these people? Do you have what next? What new projects do you have to inspire the community next?
Honestly, I don't even think about like when I'm doing new projects. I don't think about inspiring nobody. You know what I mean? People just, you know, they catch a feeling off it, and that's just what I go by. I just like to do. I just like to have fun, bro. Like I said, like, my intentions are never like anything bigger than what, like, you know what I mean. Like I like inspiring people. Like if that's what you get off it, that's cool, and that's like a big feeling for me. But at the end of the day, to start off, it's like I'm not thinking about that. You know?
Yeah. Do you think about like maybe using art to quit your job?
Oh hell yeah, man! I'm tops. Like
So
the money I'm getting off this, like I'm not like I said like a year ago, I was just selling stuff on the side, and now I'm selling this art shit, and like, it's a good ass feeling. Let me think. After I dropped the Selena shirt, like I'd be in parties like slanging trees, slanging whatever, you know what I mean? And I went to a party after I dropped the Selena party. I had a duffel bag with Selena shirts.
Yeah.
Like, all my partners in there. Like I just went in, started selling shirts. Remember that party, babe? I think it was at.
remember that
Dream Ice Cream Parlor.
Shout out
my boy Dawson. But yeah, man, we had a little party over there, and I was selling Selena shirts out the duffel bag, bro, and like, man, that was a good feeling, bro. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, obviously, it's making money, bro. So I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna try to keep doing my thing. Try to keep dropping more shirts, man. That's why I brought this Kendrick one to show off, really, because that's the next shirt I'm gonna be dropping. I haven't even posted this one yet, but if you came to like the past shows or whatever, you've seen this one, and I got the shirt coming. Actually, Gil got it on right now. Y'all can see a little preview.
Gil, hop in here.
Come on,
Join.
join.
Shirt, man. Show them your shirt.
Oh shit.
I personally have a Mac Dre one.
I'm trying to get my hands on a Selena.
I want to say real quick, this shirt means a lot to my wife and I because this was my wife's favorite shirt. And shout out to my wife, Michelle Senchen, for our 4-year married anniversary.
Hey, congrats,
Team
brother.
Faithful.
Hey, team
2018, we staying loyal, baby.
All right, and that's the end of the relationship status because they're gonna play single out here. You know what I'm saying? We're team single in the building. I'm playing now. This isn't about me. Comment below. I'm playing now. So you're noticing selling the shirts can make you money enough, possibly to even quit your daytime job. So what do you have to do in order to make that happen? Like to actually take that leap and be like, F this job. Like come to work and be like, hey, F this job, but I got Selena shirts on me in the duffel bag right now. Who wants one?
Hell yeah, man. But shit. So basically, like like I get a lot of love in Stockton, bro. Like more than enough, bro. Like more than I could even think of. Like, it's like crazy how much support I've been getting. It's like, I'm hella grateful for all that. And but yeah, like I know there's a lot of people in Stockton that don't buy my stuff though, and it's off of like probably like past shit, like you know what I mean, that we had like some beef we had in the past or whatever. And like I just want to say right now, I ain't got no beef with nobody, man. Like that's just out the book, man. I'm focused on the future. That's
2018.
Like, 2018. Everybody should move on from all that. That's some past shit. Like we trying to grow, we trying to get this money, we trying to live life, and so that's I just want to say that.
Okay.
So for the most part, like I get a lot of love in Stockton, and I want to thank everybody for showing me love and supporting me. I love y'all. So with that, like. I get a lot of love in Stockton, so I'm trying to like bring it out more, you know what I mean? So I'm working on like making a portfolio to send off the stuff I have now to like bigger companies, man, like different brands I could probably collab with and branch off with, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to work on right now, my portfolio, to email it off so I can like, and I get a lot of love in the Bay too, thanks to Mac Dre. Rest in peace, that man.
Tell us a little bit about that because we know your Mac Dre shirt went viral, correct?
Yeah, somewhat, yeah. I mean.
So let's know the story on the Mac Dre shirt. It was
It's crazy. So I did the Mac Dre painting. I just did it off of I just wanted to do a cool ass paint. I thought of it in my head, like literally. That's like you ask my girl, man. Shit, I just be thinking shit like, hey, I'm about to do this, and she be like, wow, how you think of that? All the time.
Oh man!
But like,
that boy, he also does impersonations. Everybody, Punechii, local artist section in the Hood app. Look him up. Hit him up for those impersonations.
You feel me?
But no, definitely, you were inspired to draw Mac Dre. You drew him. Took that drawing, put it on a shirt, and how'd you get that shirt out there? How did it actually make it to where it made it?
Well shit, I posted it and I was like on Instagram saying like I'm about to make prints for people to have, and then my boy, he knew somebody from Thiz, Thiz Entertainment, he tagged him in it, was like, hey, check this out. Like I just like, you know what I mean, like just see what he got going. And then the dude, his name's the Dub Man, he's like,
the what? I'm sorry.
The Dutta Man.
The Dutta Man?
Dutta.
Dutta?
Yeah, he like D-U-D-D-A, it's like that, Dutta Man, I don't know.
The Dutta Man.
He's like a manager for like the Thiz rappers, he like manages like Chippas from like NHT Boys, I don't know if it's like Bay Area artists basically, yeah. And he commented on it, he was like, hey, nah man, this shit ain't gonna fly, like y'all can't sell no Mac Dre without tapping in basically. And I was like, oh, like I knew that already, I was like, oh, I was gonna do that, bro, like I was gonna tap in with his mom. He's like, you tap in with his mom, tap in with me, man. But like at first it came out kind of weird, but then he was like, but it's all love, bro. Basically, like he just didn't like. They're very strict on like selling Mac dress shit. You know, you can't.
Okay, so they checked you, and then they gave you the process to do it the right way, or?
Nah, they just said tap in, like hit one of us up, and I hit up Mac Wanda, Mac Dre's mom. So like I said, I was just doing prints. So when I hit her up, this was probably like a week after he told me that comment, and I was just like, man, let me see if we can do a shirt. I was like, fuck it, like a print is a print, but let's do this on a shirt. And I emailed her, I was like, hey, I did this painting, like you trying to do? I'm trying to like make a shirt out of it. She was like, yeah, cool. Let me give you the number to our merchandise team, which is Rap Bad. She gave me the number to that. Called the lady, and she was like, hey, yeah, Mac One told me all about you, and like, yeah, man, like this is it, like you're in. Like honestly, like she never, like she gets ideas sent to her every day, gets like, you know, like emails every day about stuff, and this is the first time she's actually sent me over to someone that she didn't know, and it's like, you know what I mean, like just off someone randomly hitting her up. Like obviously she has her own like graphic designers doing her stuff for the whole Thiz and everything, but yeah, she was like, yeah, this is the first time she's like branching off and just hitting somebody random with it. And she called me again like a week after, and I went to Richmond, California, and met Carrie. Carrie is her merchandise lady. Shout out Carrie, shout out Rap Bag.
Shout out everybody.
Yeah, we did like a little contract. Honestly, it didn't go as planned. Like, I mean, it did, but like we kind of like got into it a little bit, not on like a disrespectful level. It was more like just a disagreement, you know?
Yeah, like so.
Because honestly,
where do I get paid at? I'm playing. Where's the wait? This number's too little. This I'm playing.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, I'm sure there will be some rough contracts drawn out.
I was just going because like that painting took me hell long. That was like my first real painting I did just off my own, just for fun, like not for school. So basically, I call that my full legit first painting, because you know what I mean.
So she gave you the rights to sell the shirt, basically.
Pretty much, man. And like like I said, it was a disagreement in the whole meeting we had, and like at the end, like in the middle of it, I was thinking like, man, like I'm not even tripping. Like I said, I'm not tripping about the money. Like this is really dope in the position I'm in right now. I'm in motherfucking Richmond, California, about to sign a shirt for a licensed Mac Dre shirt. I'm like, man, I'm like, I've never even done this art shit before. It's like my first first time doing this stuff, and I'm already about to do a Mac Dre shirt. My first painting, bro, first painting ever. And so I was like, man, let's just sign the contract, and you know what I mean. They paid me what they paid me, and we got a license. I talked to her that day. We called Mac One on the phone, and like she was real cool. I still haven't got to meet her in person yet. She's hella busy with hella shit, but like still getting to talk to her, man. It's crazy. That's Mac Dre's mama, bro.
So you got it taken care of, and then after everything's said and done with the deal, you worked it out with Mac Dre's mom. These are your shirts. They're on sale. How did it get to G-Eazy?
Oh man.
Because he posted that on his Instagram as well. Did he perform in the shirt one time on stage live?
Yeah, a couple of times actually.
So how did that happen? Was he just like, this is like everybody else, just like, this is awesome, and was like,
bro, I don't even know. I was at work. I was working at a warehouse at the time.
Yeah.
I got on my line, my phone blowing up, bro. People just, hey, check this out, like tagging me in the thing, and he's wearing the shirt. I'm like, what the fuck? First, it was like not even it was like a subtle look of it. He was at a game. I don't know if you guys remember the Dancing Mom. That was at the Warriors game. You guys ever heard about that?
Yeah,
Yeah. He was at a Warriors game, and he had a shirt on, and it was like slid open a little bit. You could see it a little bit. You know what I mean? And he's with the mom. And long story short, and then he posted it again, like full on wearing the shirt with like a shoe holding it. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I hit up Carrie hit me up. And then she was like, hey, yeah, did you check that out? Like, it's going up right now. Like, you're like telling me like sales. Like, I looked at the shirt was #1 selling on their website. And it was just up there. I was like, damn. And I guess Mac One is good friends with G-Eazy, so she just slid him a shirt. It's actually been seen on a lot of people too, but not that posted. Like people telling me like they seen like IMC wearing it. I guess she just like pretty much just gave it out to people she fucked with, you know. And yeah. Like,
how'd that feel?
Man, that shit was amazing, bro. That shit was crazy. Like, especially like how many times he posted it. Like, if you look at his page, he's wearing that shirt like 6 times. Hella times. I'm just like, damn. I mean, it would've been cool if he tagged me. You know?
Yeah, he really likes your shirt.
Easy tag my shit, bro. Nah, but I didn't even trip in. Like people seen that and they knew it was me. For those, like I was just, it was a great feeling, bro.
Yeah, it's awesome to see how through feelings and through just doing what you love that things come to light. Like you know, you just been drawing for what, a year and a half, you say, and now you have all of this great artwork. I've seen your art showcased in over 3 events so far just within this year. This is the second interview I'm doing with you since I've known you on a radio station. Like things are moving for you. Your momentum is rolling, and I appreciate you coming on the show and telling us all about the story, man. Now we did post a comment yesterday on the What's Good in the Hood Instagram page, and it was your flyer, but what we did new this time is we asked viewers what they want to ask you. So today we're going to go ahead and pull, because somebody did comment on that, so we're going to go pull that question, and shouts out to, what's the Instagram that commented, @flex?
_flexa.
@_flexa. Shouts out to her for the question, and her question was basically, what was the question?
When you're not doing art, what are some of your favorite things to do in Stockton?
Okay.
Shit.
Let's hear from a Stockton native, you know?
Stockton native. If you a Stockton native, then you know there ain't really a lot to do, you know. But you know, just hang out, kick it. I play basketball every now and then. You know, pretty much just kick it with the homies, man. And you know, drink a little bit of Hennessy. You know.
Hey, you give me a trouble, man. You keep coming at me with these great ideas and asking me to
we
shake
do
your
got a
hand
few
to
more
approve.
questions. Those
I
are
like
some
that.
live
I like that.
questions.
This ain't energy drink, y'all.
Oh, man.
But you know, check out a little MF comedy show on the app. You have to check that out. You know, just a little events here. There's a lot of more things going on in Stockton. A lot of more events, a lot of more things to do for people out here, man. And it's a beautiful thing, you know. Music scene going up. So there's a lot of music shows coming up. So yeah, there's a lot of new things to do in Stockton.
They're asking about the next sticker pack coming out.
Next sticker pack. I still have the. I don't know if you guys seen the 5-pack. I still have the Mac Dre, Kendrick, Will Smith, Selena, and another 2 Mac Dre's. One with the money and one with the pink one.
Next sticker pack?
The next one, I don't know. That's gonna be the pack for like the next couple months. The next thing I coming up is pretty much a shirt, the Kendrick Lamar shirt.
Everybody, sorry, got a question from my boy Goodface. When will you make Punechii hats? So when are you gonna do hats? When are hats coming? When are we gonna see Selena on the hat or Love and?
Probably never. I'm not really a clothing brand like.
Goodface never is your answer.
Oh, maybe not, bro. I don't really think about hats like that. Cause like, what can you really put on a hat? That's like a lot of work to put like a face on a hat.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta like fucking.
Plus, I'm sure whatever you do next, you're gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a feeling process, and it's just gonna work and flow.
I'll tell you a little bit of some stuff I got coming. I'm making youth sizes for like babies, shirts for them, for the youth. Cause a lot of moms, you know, shout out all the moms out there, single mothers, you know, independent ladies. Shout out all y'all. They've been asking, I'm trying to have one for my kid. You can make like a little youth size. I'm about to do that. I'm making a youth size. So that I got coming. I'm making a new Selena shirt. It's gonna be a limited edition, very limited edition. I'm gonna tweak it out. It's gonna look different. It's gonna look clean too. I'm dropping that, probably like 50 of those. And yeah, clothing wise, that's pretty much what I got coming.
Okay.
I got one more really good question. FSS Visuals asks if you will ever teach an art class in the future.
That's what I get asked that a lot. Shout out my boy Max too.
Shout out FS Visuals.
But honestly, like I'm self-taught. Like I ain't took I took an art class, but like I'm always like I can't go by someone else's technique. It's hard for me, so I just gotta do it myself. And with that being like I take hella long with my paintings. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got no techniques, and then I look at the shit, I trace it, and then I start painting. So I don't like. I've been thinking about taking art, like thinking about doing art class, but it's like I don't know how I would teach the kids. You know, it's like I can't really teach something that I just like, you know what I mean, taught myself like. So
I feel like the art classes
I teach like a live painting type or like a paint night. Like we'll all look at something and just paint the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
As in like teaching wise, I don't think I can do it. I ain't no teacher. I'm a student. You know what I mean? I'm a student to the game.
You're still learning.
Hell yeah, man. And with that being said, man, like I said, I'm a student to the game, bro. Like getting into this art stuff, I got blessed with like, you know, being around a lot of dope artists, you know, like Gio, like that's someone I look up to who really inspires me and helps me out with it and gives me advice. My boy Alex, Swollen Finger, on the art section, like those are my big brothers right there. I mean, those are like people I look up to. You know what I mean? They doing their thing, and a lot of artists, man. Pete, Resto, Long Snout, like a lot of people, bro. So, like I said, I'm a student to the game, so I can't be a teacher if I'm a student, you know?
True.
I'm still going up with it.
But as a student drawer, you still are inspiring others. They want to know what's up. Maybe even to somebody who's never even drawn, you could be like, hey man, the first thing to get started is just a start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
even like
have fun with it. That's the main thing I'll tell you. Have fun with it. Like this, that's what I love about this art shit. It's like you can just have fun with it, bro. It's like not too serious, and you can't really say someone's art. It's not like, you know, like music-wise, someone like, oh, this person's better than that person. You know what I mean? On the art level, like you see Annie's work. Shout out Annie too. Annie's work is
shout out Puff Annie.
Yeah, shout out Puff Annie. Her shit is like she has her own style and it's dope as fuck. And like you see mine, you can't really say who's better because it's two different styles. You know what I mean? And it's just that's the beautiful thing about art, man. There ain't nobody better than nobody because art is art. Art is beautiful. You know, it's something you creating. So that's what I love about it. Ain't no competition with it. Not in my eyes. I don't know if people look at it, but I just focus on what I'm doing. I'm having fun with what I'm doing.
Now I asked you this one time before. What do you take special requests? Like if there was a person, business, etc. that was like, can you do this for me for a price, type of thing. So if I wanted to be like on a T-shirt, like Mac Dre, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how would that work? You know what I'm saying?
You just hit me up regularly, man, and like honestly, bro, like that's what I'm trying to work on right now. Trying to manage my commissions with like my personal and everything. It's like it's tough. Like honestly, I like doing commissions, but like there's times where it's like, man, I want to focus on my own stuff. So like,
Commissions. What does that mean? What you?
Commissions is like you hit me up to do a painting. You know what I mean? Yeah, just like work I'm doing for other people, and like that's what like like people pay me to do their work. And yeah, honestly, you can just hit me up. Honestly, right now I'm
does that kind of drain the fun? Like when
I'm not gonna lie, hell yeah, like
when you do commission, it's like, dang, that's a paycheck, but it's not fun anymore. Now I'm just doing this now I'm just drawing Marcelis's face for no reason, like, you know.
Not to say I don't want to draw y'all people. It's, you feel me, but it's like it's obviously it's like not what I want to not. It's like like you said, it's not really what I want to like paint, but like, you know, we got, like I said, we got bills to pay, man. So
yeah, definitely. So what it sounds like to me, man, this is all a feeling process. All of this came of how it came up in your life and how it's created. I didn't know all this background story to Punechii, to how you just told it. Yeah. So it's awesome. This is a priceless art, you know? It's priceless. That's why we call it. It's priceless. You can't pay for this, you know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, like you said, we do need to, you need to make money sometimes. That's why I would love, and I'm still going to hit you up for an MF Comedy t-shirt or whatnot. But
hold on real quick though. Just because I don't like painting my commissions doesn't mean I half-ass my shit. It's just I might take a little longer, but every painting I do for somebody, like you putting money in my hands, I'm gonna give you like the best work I could give, you know what I mean? Like I take that shit just like I'm taking my personal paintings, like I'm gonna take it real serious and I'm gonna put 100% in every 110% in every painting I do, even if I'm not like having fun with it, like to be honest. But yeah, I take orders. You can still hit me up.
Basically, yeah, it takes orders. Where can they find you on Instagram, Facebook?
Instagram, Punechii, Punechii. You gonna see it in the. You guys will put it in, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, just hit me up wherever.
Do you have a website?
I do have a website, but that's just for like clothing and stuff. It's just a big cartel. You can check it on my Instagram. You'll see that there.
And do they hit you up on Instagram if they want to buy artwork or sneakers or merch?
Yeah, anywhere you can. Like people always like tell other people to like hit me up, like, oh, I don't know him. But like, bro, like I'm open to anybody, bro. Like I'm always down to meet new people, and you can hit me up, man.
Like you said, all love. 2018.
All love. You might get some free stickers out of me if you hit me on your own. Don't tell your friend to hit me. I want you to hit me personally.
Hey, you heard Punechii? Hit him personally.
Hit him
Let's have
personally.
fun, man. We can take a shot at Hennessy.
Hey, and I was standing behind on this. This dude is so cool and genuine. Like, seriously, he's not like one of those artists that are just into art. You know, this makes me feel like that. Feel like this. Like, you're actually down to earth. Like, oh, that's dope. Oh, it means shot at Henny. Like, cool guy right here. Cool guy right here. We kick it. We have great times. In the little bit of time that I've gotten to know him, he gave me free stickers that lit me up. Like, great first impression or second impression, whatever impression that was. Dude has swag. So make sure you go out.
We do got some little news from our friend from Get Caked LA, Jasmine.
Shout out Jasmine, man.
Shout out Jasmine.
She says you should try the Pancakes, Booze, and Art Show July 28th in San Francisco. She thinks you'd kill it.
Cool. My manager, can you put that in the calendar?
AKA girlfriend.
Yeah. AKA manager girlfriend.
Hey, shout out Jasmine, man. Hell yeah, I'll check it out. She said July what?
July 28th in San Francisco.
Since we're talking about events, I wanted to shout out the Hot Box.
Hot Box.
14th. It's gonna be
I don't even smoke, but
what all is included in the Hot Box again? We're doing. I'll be performing there, so I'll be there. Are you setting up a table there?
I'm gonna have my art up there. Shout out Isaiah, man. Set for starting the Hot Box. He hit me up a couple months about it.
Yep, there's gonna be local artists performing as well, and we are going to be hotboxing the joint out. So if you guys are into that, and even if you're not, come out, support local artists and local artists and local artists.
It's gonna be a dope event, man. Hotbox. A lot of dope music coming. We got King Tahoe. He's been dropping crazy shit. You better look him up. SoundCloud, Apple Music, everything. King Tahoe. We got Zaire. Man. Crazy shit. Carlos Bryant.
Hey, we're doing it big. I just realized we are, like, this year,
bro,
shit is really coming together for everybody. And
Stockton's on a major level, bro.
On the way up to the top.
You know what I mean? Ain't no. Let's go to the bed at night. We going to the Nina. We going to Stockton.
Yeah.
We going to the 9 tonight. You know what I mean? That's what it's coming to. You know.
Yeah, I would agree, man. Especially the Hot Box, man. That's gonna be pumping. If y'all aren't there, you're missing out.
Hot Box.
You're missing out.
June 14th, y'all. Make sure y'all come out.
Mark your calendars.
Pepperoni's Pizza.
Okay, and yes, everything.
Exclusive deal on the Hood app for pre-sale tickets for the Hot Box. Door entry will be $10 normal, but with the Hood app, it's gonna be $8.
Oh, with the Hood app, you'll save $2. So make sure you guys download that and save your 2 cents. Okay.
Save your 2 cents.
What's called? And we're going live right here. We are.
Hey.
We just added a new live. Look, we're gonna wind this show down with our final question.
What's that?
The final question is, why do you think people should download the Hood app?
The Hood app, man. First of all, we're gonna start behind the Hood app because that's you gotta know what's up. And this with the Hood app, man. There's good, genuine people running this who actually care about the community and all the local stuff going on, local deals. That's why they do the local deals. They want everybody to win. That's what the main thing about the Hood app. That's what the people behind it is trying to do. And the app, man, is just it's a way to get yourself out there for local businesses, for people to there's Yelp, but we're gonna go ahead and hold on the app and delete that. We're gonna download the Hood app because they offer a lot of deals, man. They show you guys what what every company artists have to offer. You know what I mean? Every little bit of it, and that's why you should download it, man. They just show you a whole new way to go around the city and see what you got going on in the city and get deals out of it, you know?
I'm blushing, like.
But like the main thing, man, like I said, the people behind it running it is good, genuine people, bro. They ain't caring about no check. It's about the community. It's about Stockton, bringing it out there more, and that's the main thing about it, you know?
Also, you
good
have
shit.
a profile on
good shit. Yeah, I got my own profile on there, man. Check me out. A lot of dope artists on there, man. People, you know, like I said, it's a good way to get your name out there with anything you do, art, photography, you know, your local business, anything, bro.
Hey,
honestly.
With that being said, brother, I just wanted to really thank you again for coming out. This has been an awesome show. Before we wrap this up, though, are there any more comments from our viewers that anybody wants to get out before we end the show?
You're getting lots of love, dude. Lots of
love.
Jasmine does say unconditional support all 2018. We got a lot of.
Hey, love you guys all viewing live. Thank you for viewing our podcast. What's good in the hood? Now, I want to get the behind the scenes because he just mentioned all these great people. I want you guys to see the great people behind Hood.
Maybe come sit on my lap.
Come on, girl. We have everybody back here running the cameras. This is a crew. This is just not us. This is the What's Good in the Hood crew. We have the founder, co-founder. We have Flex, who writes on our post for us, flexing on the post.
And then we got your manager in the back.
Come on, my manager.
Punechii's girlfriend / manager.
She's my manager. She's my touring manager. She knows I don't like getting up early. She woke me up to get me up. I was like, man. She's like, come on.
This is the team, everybody. This is the team. You know, we work hard to give you guys this great content, and I just want to say thank you, and that we appreciate everyone. And we couldn't have done this without this team, like straight up.
And real quick, I do want to
go ahead, Brian. You can
take over.
So I'm gonna tell you from an old soul. I look young, but I'm like 37. I turned 38, and if I had as much drive as this cat at his age right now, I'd probably be balling already. So all you young cats out there saying you can't do certain things or you ain't got time, you do got time. If you don't think you got time, make time. Exactly.
Quit your job. If you don't like it, fuck it.
Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams like this cat right here. He's kind of it's crazy how the young cats that we got on our podcast came through talking about their grind and their hustle. And when I was their age, I was nowhere near that. And so they're kind of inspiring me to kind of go back to my roots because I started as a tagger too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I took a path to lead me to like graphic design, to hood. And then now, like when I'm trying to give back for the community or for Stockton itself, and that's why we're bringing you in, and it's like it's inspiring because I'm happy to create a platform for cats like you and anyone out there, any entrepreneurs or artists that got a certain skill in something. This platform is for you guys, you know, just like Punechii. It's like get your work out there, get your creativity out there, take risks, quit your job. And follow your dreams because if you're gonna spend 40 hours a week doing something you hate, that's not a cool life, you know. And so I'm taking the risk. He's taking the risk. Gil's taking the risk. Marcelis taking the risk. Flex taking the risk. We're all taking risks here. We're all artists in our own industry or our own personality. But the best thing to do is just go for it. Especially if you're young, if you're under 30, you got plenty of time to take risks and make moves, and
it ain't never too late too.
Never too late. But I appreciate you coming on the show. I'm gonna hand it back to Marcelis. He's the host.
And real quick, what he was saying, man, like yeah, man, just follow your dreams or do whatever you feel like doing. Oh, we're cleaning the table. With the Mac Dre thing, all I did was ask her to do a shirt. I just wanted to do a print at first, and I ended up doing a shirt. So it's like, just ask, like, you know what I mean? You want to do something creative, you want to get yourself out there. All you gotta do is ask. You don't know what you're gonna get in reply, you know. And if you got, you know what I mean? Just
very true. Hey,
what if I never got that shirt?
Let's end it on that. Closed mouths don't get fed. You know, speak up. Quit your jobs. I'm playing. I like that. That's my favorite one. Quit your jobs. But no,
well, no, I heard this thing that was like, follow your dreams,
yeah.
or like, Work towards your dream or stay asleep and keep dreaming about it.
You work towards your dreams or stay asleep and keep dreaming about it.
I like the face. Okay.
Fizzle face, and hopefully this is a testimony to all of that. Like what we do, what you do, what this office is about, and viewers. If you leave with anything, know that quit your jobs, guys. Follow your dreams.
Unless you
I
got
love
a kid,
that.
take care of your kid, man.
Yeah.
Take care of your kids.
Oh yeah, unless you have kids and keep doing what you're doing.
You know, you broke ass bitches, get off your ass, man.
Ay, on my mama, I can't make shit up. Ay, if I ain't a real boy, what you call it? I don't think you want no problems. Wake, shit up. Ay, on my mama, I can't make shit up. Ay, if I ain't a real boy, what you call it?